Hi everybody, I'm Sarah, also known as Weight Watcher, Cape Cod Woman. Today's topic is grocery shopping. I mean, we all have to do it, right? So I'm wondering, how is it that you do your grocery shopping? Is it something that you write a list, you go through the flyers first, you make a list, or do you just go on the fly, hoping that everything that you want or need ends up in the cart because you're being rushed? Have you ever treated grocery shopping like an act of love, self-love, caring for yourself, caring for your family, caring for what you put in your body? Have you gotten better at your grocery shopping since you started Weight Watchers? Are you now conscious when you go in, more awareness of things? Are you ever like me? I consider it a busman's holiday, as they used to say. I go in and I just allow myself the time to go through everything, to just stop and gaze. More and more time in the organic section, of course lots of time in the produce section, checking out the meats, the fish, the different things that, like, I don't even, sometimes when you go in, it's like you've got the miner's cap on and you just are seeking out what things your family uses or you use, and without like looking at something and saying, how about this? I don't know how I fell into that wild caught salmon frozen dinner, but I did, and it's delicious. And I don't know how I fell into a lot of the different things, making the change from Coffee Mate with the chemicals to Coffee Mate Bliss that just has sugar, cream, and milk in it, and natural flavorings, which I'm not quite sure about, but it's a better bad choice than the Coffee Mate. Other things, I found this cream cheese that's made with yogurt, and it's like 2 tablespoons or 1 point, something like that, reduced fat. I mean, it's delicious. And I bought it because I was buying the Thomas's mini whole wheat bagels and stuff. But now that I'm only going to have the gluten-free breads or muffins when I have them, because I found when I started on that Whole Foods gluten-free pizza how I felt after, and I didn't have that same feeling that I do with a lot of flour. I've got some wraps in my fridge that like to have a sandwich with, and those are made with wheat, but those don't seem to bother me. Maybe, I don't know what they've taken out of them. But tonight, for example, I'm having Ezekiel's sprouted grain pasta, and although it's not gluten-free, there's something with the sprouted part, like when I have the Whole Foods sprouted whole wheat linguine. It doesn't leave me with that same full feeling. So I don't know if it's reduced or if it's a different age of the wheat that they're taking it from. I don't know. I haven't done that research so far. But I wouldn't have landed these finds unless I took some time in the store and not looking longingly at what I used to be able to have, like in the bakery, for example. But, taking my time in the dairy. We didn't have a Whole Foods until less than a year ago here on Cape Cod. So, and I didn't even bother going in because I just figured it's going to be so expensive. And my girlfriend finally convinced me, go, you'll be surprised. It's not as expensive. But the products that I'm switching to are, when you move to organic or you move to like the Zyla, the sweetener's kind of expensive. So anyway, it's all good. I love educating myself with nutrition, with food choices, with food products, steering away from the processed foods and, white sugar, white flour, white rice, even the white pasta. A better bad choice is the whole wheat pasta, which I switched to a long time ago. But anyway, tell me, how do you go grocery shopping? Do you go in and think of it as like, wow, this is a treat. I get to choose for myself my Weight Watcher products. I bring in my camera, I do the calculator, or I do the scanner. I mean, it's kind of fun, isn't it? Do you allow yourself that time? Part of that self-care, part of the you know, you can't track the foods that you don't have, right? So there's so many steps to this, and you know, it gets frustrating for some. I've read that, but are you having the same old, same old? You know, somebody just recently became a subscriber to my YouTube channel, and they've lost 13 pounds in a couple of months. They feel like they're stalled. And so I wrote her back, you know, what are your products? If changes have you made? You know, what's the difference? And when we reach a plateau on the scale, sometimes our head gets the same plateau, right? And so we need to change it up. And how do we change it up? By going into the store and looking for new products, you know, not going down the chip aisle or the cookie aisle. Not languishing in the bakery, but, you know, looking at the frozen foods in the organic section and seeing, you know, is there something there that I can get a break from cooking? You know, is organic chicken really more tasty, better for me than the regular same old chicken that I've always bought? You know, what is the difference with these things? Am I having a lot of dairy products, or have I kind of made the segue into less dairy? Like for me, it was almond milk and cashew milk. Those sort of things. That cereals, you know, I still love my cereal. I'm just making better choices with it. And so how do you do your grocery shopping? Is it an adventure for you, or is it another part of the drudgery of being alive? Let me know below. I always love your comments. And this has been Sarah, Weight Watcher Cape Cod Woman. This is it for now. Grocery Girl. And have a great day. Bye-bye for now.